Okay, first review. I've probably got some explaining to do. Now, obviously this isn't my first video since I've been on this site since early 2012 and I've uploaded over 250 videos. This channel is almost as old as I was when I made it, oh my god. But this is quite possibly going to be the most important one on it. Even more important than an American ad shit post I made a bunch of months ago and 2 videos I uploaded when I was like 10 that are collectively my 3 most popular videos for some reason. Because since I was like 9 or somewhere around, I wanted to make a review show and I've tried for years upon years to start one up without anything ever actually materialising. The closest one I got is a Sonic Adventure 2 review I started writing the script for in December of 2017 and only recently killed because it was just getting too ambitious. I think this will probably be an interesting kind of review show because of how I'm a lot younger or because of the staggering amount of hot takes I have. And I'm entirely certain that the video after all this exposition won't be underwhelming at all. So, Sega. They have a lot of games. They made countless classic franchises like Sonic, Knights, Samba de Amigo, Super Monkey Ball, and a lot more. So in 2004, it was decided to combine most of these for a PS2 exclusive known as Sega Superstars, and it was to be released as an Eyetoy minigame collection.
It's a supersonic race for the wings and emeralds, which is why we're so crazy hated on the craziest taxi. Guide nights to Olivia Paris. Come on, give it your best shot. Shake the things, remember, get fucking arrested for public nudity. Most of these franchises are dead.
So yeah, for some bizarre reason, this is the first major mass Sega crossover game. This is where Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing came from. The long-lost father of the Kinect. Well, for some reason we kept our Eyetoy in good condition, so I guess we should play it. And it's USB, so technically you can use it on a computer. Bizarrely, however, Windows recognizes it as an audio device, and even more bizarrely, it sounds like this. You can apparently get unofficial drivers and actually use it for filming, but since I don't feel like a face reveal tonight and I can't be bothered to actually try that out, let's just use it to play the game. After a short but fun intro with all the games and catchy music that, despite being a motion control game, responds to my start button input from my controller for some reason, we have the main menu. And for the first time ever, you guys are going to be able to see my face in all its glory. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Glorious! Seriously, I did not edit this. I have no idea why the picture came out like this, or how it somehow decently registers my inputs. Is the connection a bit fucky? Is the lens just a bit smudged? Oh well. It works and keeps my identity hidden, so I'm happy. What does information have for us? Oh look, a promotion for a presumably dead website. Great! Wait, hold on, Chow Garden? Why is it here? How does it play? You get an egg that never responds to any input and a black market. Literally, why is there a Chow Garden here? Why is it so dead? I have no fucking clue, so let's just play the first logical minigame, namely Sonic. Oh yeah, I'm also only going to be playing the easy mode since, like, reasons. It's basically like the special stages from Sonic Heroes where you're constantly running in a big tube with Chaos Emeralds appearing at certain points in the tube that you have to be ready for, all the while collecting rings and dodging spiked balls, and you control Sonic by moving your hand around in a circle. It takes a while to get the hang of, and when you do it's still very jittery, but it's still very fun. You collect the Chaos Emeralds which appear at certain points in the tunnel, and if you can get all of them you can go Super Sonic! It's a very decent first minigame if you played them in the order I did. Is this photo okay? No. It's perfect! Samba de Amigo was already a motion control game, so its inclusion here being almost exactly like the original is pretty unsurprising. But for some reason after a little while my hands just felt so tired from waving around, and despite the surprisingly decent inputs from the Eyetoy, I could not do any of the poses. Samba de Amigo just feels a lot better when you have something to hold while you're playing it. In retrospect, I probably could have grabbed a couple of Wii remotes and played it with them, but now I'm just thinking out loud. I failed miserably, but it's kinda fun, I guess. Virtua Fighter I recorded last because it looked the coolest, but it's just a bit awkward, at least with how I set up the Eyetoy on my desk. You wave your hand on blue block circles to block attacks, and jab orange attack circles to attack your opponent. It's kinda fun even when your hands get tired, but it's just a bit awkward and unresponsive and kinda drags out a bit. I literally won my first fight because the timer ran out. I'm going to be under the fair assumption that the real thing is not like this. It's at least a cool concept though. Super Monkey Ball is literally just Super Monkey Ball but with motion controls. It plays like arse and makes you wish you were just playing with an actual controller. I wish I could say something more, but the only 2 levels I played just play themselves until the goal, where you either awkwardly navigate yourself to it or fall past it and die. You're better off just playing the actual game. Crazy Taxi. Riddle me this, Batman. How do you make this?
Alright, let's get it on!
Go that way!
Yeah, I got it! I'll do it again. Right here.
Hey, you're going the wrong way. Follow the arrow. Move it.
Yeah, I got it.
Where are you looking at?
Now on the next one.
Motion controlled. Wave your hands around and win! Seriously, I have no idea what the actual objective here is, but I just waved my arms around and somehow kept winning. I think you're supposed to be hailing the taxi, but either way it seems everyone else had a problem with it and I'm the only one who actually got it to work, so what's going on here is anyone's guess. The menu for House of the Dead made me look at the most awkwardly leaving zombie I've ever seen in my life, and I decided if even he was going to creepily stumble out of here like Theresa May, I'm better off just leaving it alone, so Space Channel 5. It's also a rhythm game like the original game, going off of Simon Says, except the controls only work about half the time. There's literally no other thing I can say about it, just look at this. I'm putting as much effort into it at all times, yet the buttons just only work when they want to. Again, I think it's a fair assumption that this isn't an accurate representation of the original game. Choo Choo Rocket. Literally how are you supposed to wrap the game like Choo Choo Rocket into motion controls? Well, the control 2 bridges and try to let more Choo Choos into the rocket than Capu Capus, but the Capu Capus can jump over gaps, so you have to drop the bridge while they're on it, and I recorded the footage of this a while before seriously writing the script, but judging by this footage, it seems to be about as easy as the Space Channel 5 minigame. Or maybe I just suck. And maybe Choo Choo Rocket Universe shouldn't have been exclusive to fucking Apple Arcade. Billy Hatcher is almost pretty fun. Kind of. You're supposed to kill these enemies and get through a goal, but they accidentally hide the cameraman behind a toxic waste level in Crash Bandicoot 1, so...
I can't see shit.
Also, there's food that makes it egg bigger so you can see even less shit. In the end, I just gave up and I hope that the actual game isn't like this. Wait, come to think of it, did anyone actually play that game? Why was it so heavily advertised? Yet no one actually talks about like any other Sega game. And why the hell did it get weaponed in Shadow the Hedgehog? Virtua Striker, being based on a football game, has you headbutting footballs to hit balloons for points. It's decent, but the ball half the time just seems to go wherever it wants to. I did hit all of the balloons in one round though, but in another one the ball went backwards. I did manage to get a high score than Motherfucker though. Take that, Motherfucker. Probably would have done better if your parents had a better name for you. I really wanted to play Puyo Pop Fever since I am a big fan of the Puyo Puyo games after playing Puyo Puyo Tetris a few years back, and it kind of reinvigorated my interest in Sega as a whole. And after eons of trying to get the calibration to work, I was able to start playing. The objective itself is to get as many Puyos into the correct coloured things as possible and avoid the bombs. The fact they aren't garbage Puyos slightly disappoints me. What does this even have to do with Puyo Puyo? Fuck if I know, but it's actually pretty fun even if it is more chaotic than actual Puyo Puyo. And despite being clumsy fuck half the time, I actually set a new record on it. Now buy Puyo Puyo Tetris and Puyo Puyo Champions or your family dies. And for the last game, Nights into Dreams. I'll admit this one does sound pretty good since rather than the original game's 2D, this is actually a 3D Nights. So I was really curious and hopeful as to what it will be like. It'll probably be a great way to end the video if it's like Sonic. So we're starting off and Nights. Nights, please just go in the right direction and stop flying off into the distance. There's a game we need to play and actual things we need to do. Please cooperate with me, I'm begging you tonight, Toby is in danger! So yeah, that was Sega Superstars. There were some good games and a lot of games, I think? It's got that late 90s, mid 2000s experimental Sega charm to it, and it has a lot of memorable Sega games at the time represented, on top of being the first sort of mass crossover Sega did for games like this. Even though Jet Set Radio isn't there yet for some reason. But altogether I feel it's a bit meh. It's an interesting concept, but even if it were executed perfectly, it probably wouldn't be held up high as an undisputed Sega cult classic. Still, I feel like this game deserves something, like the award for the best Sonic model, because I have no idea why Sonic Team decided to give this game the best one, but they did and it looks beautiful. So since I have no idea how to end videos, let's see you again soon, lads!
Bye.